Hi, we come in peace. Beginning in March 1952 until it was terminated on December 17, 1969, Project Blue Book was the United States Air Force code name for the systematic study of unidentified flying objects. Captain Edward J. Ruppelt said the new name was Project Blue Book, inspired by the blue booklets used for testing a college or university final exam. Captain Edward J. Ruppelt initially directed the project, headquartered out of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Iowa. Project Blue Book followed 1947's Project Sign and 1948's Project Grudge. Officially, he coined the term unidentified flying object. Ruppelt earned an aeronautics degree and was an experienced airman. During World War II, he was decorated by the Army Air Corps for his efforts. The new term was an accurate term, thought to be more neutral. Previously, flying disc and flying saucer had been used by the military. Thousands of UFO reports were collected. 12,618 UFO reports, to be exact. Were UFOs a risk? Project Blue Book was created to determine if so and to scientifically analyze UFO-related data. Dissatisfied, influential USAF generals dismantled Project Grudge. General Charles P. Cabell was one of those men, according to Captain Edward Jr. Ruppelt. Captain Edward J. Ruppelt claims Project Blue Book was Project Grudge's replacement. General William Garland had witnessed a UFO. He joined Cabell's staff to seriously scrutinize the UFO question. When reported to and by military officials, Ruppelt made the process efficient. UFO witnesses were given a standard questionnaire. The Battelle Memorial Institute conducted a massive scientific and statistical study of all Air Force UFO cases. Ruppelt fired 3 personnel. He didn't want anyone too pro or too con. He wanted them out very early in the project. Classified monthly reports for military intelligence and regular press releases were issued. There was a Blue Book officer at each U.S. Air Force base. Unprecedented authority given to Ruppelt and his team allowed them to not follow the chain of command. A minority of the UFO reports were thought to be unexplainable. There was an overwhelming public interest in UFOs. Blue Book presented their best evidence, including movie footage. The Robertson panel concluded that most UFO reports were unverifiable. UFO reports were overloading intelligence channels and recommended the Air Force de-emphasize UFOs. A debunking campaign was suggested. At least 2 decades later, allegedly, evidence has been found that the panel's recommendations were being carried out. Blue Book was also ordered to reduce the number of UFOs, called UFOBs, to a minimum. A UFOB is defined as any airborne object which by performance, aerodynamic characteristics, or unusual features does not conform to any presently known aircraft or missile type, or which cannot be positively identified as a familiar object. The Project Blue Book team could speak with the media only if they had a conventional explanation about UFO cases. If pressed, the situation was being analyzed. See Joint Army, Navy, Air Force Regulation Number 146, December 1953. Many UFO investigators argue Project Blue Book never emerged from the Dark Ages. Some scientists and other critics did not accept Project Blue Book's UFO explanations. The witnesses' names have been redacted, but the archived UFO reports are available under the Freedom of Information Act.
Dude, this is wrong, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing! It's rotating.
Echo 61 Tango Object over.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get
Are you box moving target?
02.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
Thank you for watching. If I entertained you and you enjoyed this educational video, subscribe and share it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.